Hey YouTube, Antibeta1M here. This is the afternoon sun. Isn't it beautiful? Sort of like the sunset. You'll never get lighting like that in a million years if you tried. Uh, I know you can only see the top half of my face, but that's all good. Now, I've got 500 gigabytes of mobile data to last me a year for $165 Australian. So work it out. It's a really good deal, and I got it on Black Friday. And I hate Black Friday, as I said, but that's a really good deal. So I'm not going to travel out of Australia within the next year probably, and I'm going to just use it up, and it's going to be a lot of fun using 500 gigabytes of data over 12 months. Great stuff. I actually have a bit of a virus. It happened. I got it about 1.5 or 2 days ago in the library. I distinctly remember the moment where I became sort of overcome with sniffles and a sort of cough. Could have been someone who passed it to me, who sat behind me or something. But it's possible that I'll miss my psychiatrist appointment tomorrow, but I'm just going to ask them whether I should attend. And the day after, I have arts therapy in Papernook Arts Therapy in Morningside, and it'll be quite interesting to see how I go with that, if I'm still sick or not, what's going to happen. I was thinking a little bit about my legacy videos and how I said that I wanted to have a legacy in a sort of way. And people from my commented section said that that was a rather arrogant, sort of egocentric thing to say. And I just thought, just like Christmas, which I call Earth Mass, really, having a legacy is like a motivation for me to keep going. It kind of keeps my motor or my engine going. And I must say, it was just a tad cruel to get rid of that part of my personality. Just a tad cruel because it drives my personality. But I'm not going to force the point. I just wanted to make that point briefly. Now, another thing I wanted to say was that I've been looking through my uh, one of my documents, my files in Microsoft Word, which has all my ideas for making videos, right? And a lot of the stuff that I put as ideas is actually quite boring to me now. And I feel a little bit sad about that because I always thought that ideas would be timeless and universal. And at the same time, I feel like I don't really want to do most of these anymore. And it's a little bit sad that my emotive motivation for doing these videos has changed after writing them up and leaving them for a few months, which is the case with most of these ideas. There are a few interesting ones still there, which I may talk about, but it's not quite the same as when you first think of an idea and then talk about it for 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's a lot of fun to do that. The interesting thing about my psychiatrist appointment is that I've been waiting 3 months, that is 12 weeks, to have for my next appointment. 3 months. I only have one every 3 months, and I have to wait so long just to express myself and my angst and my complete despair at the system. And then I get sick a couple of days before and I can't go, most likely. So it's pretty disappointing. Well, at the same time, it's funny as well because, coincidence. But I did write a huge 2-page letter to my clinicians telling them how I feel about the system. And I'm going to admit to the idea that the medications are causing me some good. And I'm not going to express whether that's going to make my nose grow because it's a lie or something, because that would violate the terms of telling something which is supposed to be true. On TikTok, there's a guy who I am friends with called Jordan Lawson, who is a procrastination coach, and his videos have gone up and up in views. He's got one that's got 6.1 million views, another one that's got 3.5 million views, and so on. And I looked at his history of videos, and so many of them have, a few thousand. I think he's deleted quite a few as well. But just say in the last few months at least, his first videos have got thousands, and then suddenly it went up to 12.5K or something. And after that, 35K, 48K, 60K, more and more. And then his top one has got 6.1 million views. It's incredible. I respect the guy, and I think he's a nice guy in general, but he doesn't ever comment on my videos as much as I used to comment on his. And I don't think his content is as good as mine, to be honest, because mine has more variety and more insight. But there you go. It's not how. That's not all the only thing that matters. Sometimes people count your popularity. They like you based on various other factors, like the fact that he sticks to his niche market, which I don't. I just talk about anything that I like, and I enjoy doing that because I enjoy speaking off the cuff. But he doesn't do that, so he gets more views. Now, for the rest of the year, I'll be doing some exciting things. I mentioned the psychiatry appointment. I mentioned my arts therapy. I'm writing a submission to the Disability Royal Commission to complain about violence and abuse and other forms of exploitation and other forms of harassment that I've experienced at the hands of Mental Health Authority in Australia over the last 17 years. And I'm also going on a respite to somewhere within Brisbane, a bit further towards the coast, I think, where I'll be able to visit an island for a day. So that will be a lot of fun. And perhaps most exciting of all, I'll be writing another year summary of 2022. Just as I did in 2021 and 2020, this year, 2022, I'll be writing 8, 10, 12 pages maybe of what's happened in the year gone by. And it's going to be so exciting. I always enjoy doing that and sharing it with people. And here's to those people who actually ask me for it and actually read it. So much joy it gives me to share my experiences with other people, as it is in this video. So I'll not only be explaining the key terms of 2022, such as toxic feminism and other key terms, but also my health, possibly my wealth, my wisdom, my ethics, my best relationships with people, my occupations, my publishings, citations, so much else in there, 8 to 10 or 12 pages at least, and it's going to be a lot of fun to send to you. So if you want me to send you a copy, for free, of course, just put your email address down in my comment section, or send me an email to mlexa68@gmail.com, mlexa68@gmail.com. I do have a short list of, very pretty girls who I have the email addresses of, who I email literally once or twice a year because I don't pester them like some people do. Just hoping that they'll read my yearly summary and hoping that they will reconnect with me. There's a 1 in a million chance that they will, but if they watch this video, maybe they'll think, oh boy, this guy needs some company, and we'll just connect with him or send him an email reply as a matter of courtesy to him. But they probably won't, but just hoping that they will. Now, cheap trick. These are my 2 Kensington Pride mangoes. They're not my boobies, okay? Not my implants or anything. But they're beautiful mangoes that I got for $2 each at Woolworths, and looking forward to munching into those. Mangoes are not my favourite fruit. I prefer passion fruit and watermelon and God knows what else, durian and probably jackfruit as well. But not bad. And I also prefer blackberries and raspberries and boysenberries, which I've been eating in recent days as well. Quite expensive, but they're in season now and they're cheaper than they always will be for the rest of the year. So $3 a punnet for, I think it's what type of berries is it? I don't know, blackberries or something. And I wanted to show you this art therapy drawing that I did a few months ago, maybe 6 weeks ago or something. I showed it on Facebook, so you can join me on Facebook at Marcus10Low. But otherwise, here it is for you in close up, where I did it with, I think it was pencil. Was it pencil or? Just trying to think. And watercolor. So beautiful stuff. Okay, folks, that's my update for today. Making use of my new mobile data. I'm going to upload this immediately, so I'll probably use up quite a bit with that. But I will see you next time with much more news to come. Thanks for watching.